Citizens of that town, by mayoral decree, the following episode may cover topics the likes of which may trigger your timbers. Consider yourselves duly notified.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Jesse.
And Josh. Another Josh.
And this is the J&J Show, and we've gotten a lot of influx of calls over the past, week and a half, 2 weeks, whatever. What's time, really?
It's kind of meaningless when you think about it.
Yeah, gravity's funny like that.
We've been around for a long time. Have we? Yeah, I mean, you know, what's your age? I don't really remember anymore. Whatever, we've been around for a while. Anyway,
for a while.
Saying?
You know, some 20, some 30, whatever.
Yeah, humans have we have short lifespans.
We do.
We really do. We really do. I agree with him.
But we've been having a lot of what we've been calling sun outages. Apparently, we just haven't been paying the power bill. So
giant ball in the sky is looking to destroy us. Gonna work out one of these days. Yeah.
Yeah, those sun outages.
Right.
Actually, we just haven't been paying the power bill. Sorry about that.
Well, then there was the other issue that other Josh promised he would check out the control room and see if he could get rid of all those demons from the infestation a while back. Look, I said I would take care of it. Yeah, well, you didn't, because we showed up in there and there were at least 3 Eaton interns in that room. It's taken care of now, okay?
Yeah, you got rid of the food supplies, so now they'll go away.
Right. It's like you don't hunt wolves, you hunt their food.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's why there's a salt line in every door leading into the broadcasting room.
I understand his theory, but he should have done this when you paid him to do it, like 2 weeks ago. Look, I don't remember anything from 2 weeks ago. I was on Quaaludes. It's all one big blur. I'm pretty sure I killed some demons. Or it could have been actual people. I'm not sure.
You know what? The fault's not with you. The fault's with the government not giving you the right weapons.
The fault is with the pharmaceutical companies not giving me the drugs I asked for.
Also them.
Exactly. They should be more sensitive to his needs.
Speaking of sensitive needs, we got some news coming to you right now.
Oh, really? What is it?
Yeah, there's been an influx of melon heads in town, and people need to quit leaving food out on their front doorstep.
Melon heads.
Melon heads. You ever heard of this? The Appalachian little troll-like figures.
I don't recall as to ever seeing anything called an Appalachian troll.
Are you really just going to go with the Appalachian troll, or are we going to talk about melon heads? If I do another slur...
Okay, now I'm getting confused. Is there like a difference? We really have no idea what you're talking about.
No, the melon heads. They're the little guy. You got the little bitty bodies and the big fat head.
Oh, the Munchkins!
That's the wrong word. That's the slur, Josh.
Look, that's what they always answer to when I say stuff. I mean, they have this funny greeting. Whenever I'm like, hey, little Munchkin, and they come over and they start biting me and scratching me on the leg, and I'm like, oh, that's how they have handshakes. They're so cute.
No, that's them trying to eat you, Josh. That's what they do.
I'm pretty sure that's not what they're doing. I'm pretty sure they're saying hello in their special way, because I've seen them do that to each other, especially when one of them is wounded.
Yeah, that's cannibalism on their part.
I think you're being really harsh and judgmental here. Yeah, I mean, those little guys are adorable. Yeah, I know.
But we've got to stop leaving food out for them because they've started taking family pets.
Well, I mean, there's a massive over-pet population going on right now.
No, I mean, they live off the strays. That's normal.
Right. Yeah.
But now they're actually getting ones that are chained up to trees. That shit doesn't fly. Come on now.
I mean, we need... The thing is that it's hard to judge. We got to be culturally sensitive to their needs. I mean, you know me. I am always...
I know both of you.
Always culturally sensitive to their needs. I mean, that's what they call me. They call me Mr. Culture. Mr. Culture. No racial slurs. No disrespecting other people except Canadians.
Well,
yeah,
no, that's
exactly. I mean, that's normal, right? Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. But thank God we live in America.
Oh, thank God. Holy shit. Lucky bastard. Burn that country to the ground.
On that note, we'll take a quick commercial break and be right back.
Ever wanted to eat vegetables instead of human flesh? Me too. But some of us just can't digest things that normal humans can. This is a problem. A really, really big problem. That's why we created meat vegetables, made from real harvested human flesh, almost freely given. Film at 11.
And we're back from that commercial break, and oh God, no.
What?
Oh, the next news item.
What is it about? One of your relatives? Oh, it is. It is. Look at his face. Look at his face. Oh, you poor bastard. High five.
Can you guess which one?
It wouldn't be your uncle, would it?
Which one?
I don't know. Pick one. The family.
Yeah, so Allen Coe Hall, or Allen Coe Hall, as he is known to friends.
That seems like a perfectly legitimate name.
It is, especially since he's the town drunk.
It's good to aspire to a dream. And when your parents start you off with a name like that, I gotta kind of respect it. Yeah, I love that guy. I don't know what you're talking about.
The human resource officer told him he'd have a fine job as a wino later in life, and it's good to see he's gotten up there.
Look, he is close to achieving his goals. I wish you'd stop being such a downer on him.
I'm not being a downer on my uncle.
Well, I mean, look at your face right now. He's a good guy.
He is a good guy. It's just what happened over the weekend that's bad.
Oh, God, what did he do now?
He got arrested by the Fishing and Game Warden for fishing while intoxicated.
Oh, that is a bad offense. That is pretty bad, I have to say.
As my uncle put it, he said that it's not like there's a double line in the pond.
He really ought to see it. It's invisible, but it's there.
People have tried to tell him that.
I know. Everyone else can see it but him.
So, if Uncle Allen was doing something for you, it's not going to get done for at least 2 weeks. Unless you feel like posting his bond, which is set at, $500. I don't have that kind of scratch on me right now.
He owes me like $10,000, so there's no way I'm bailing him out. Yeah, sorry.
He is kind of a money pit.
Tough shit, alcohol.
So we'll see you in about 2 weeks, Uncle.
Yeah.
Hope you make it to Thanksgiving.
Hey, look, it's not like he was going to actually finish any of those projects anyway. Yeah, and if you need to call somebody to finish up any projects you hired him for, just call one of my legitimate they're pizzerias. I mean, never mind. Don't call one of my legitimate businesses that are pizzerias and totally don't do construction work.
No, instead you should call the AM1234 hotline number. Sometimes we have some helpful helpers that will come up and fix whatever needs fixing.
I mean, we know some engineers. Yes, we do. Engineers are amazing at their jobs. Yeah, they're like wizards. I really respect what they do.
It's just everything wizards and witchcraft to you.
If you don't understand how it works, it's witchcraft. Yeah, and I mean, engineers are wizards. You understand?
I do understand that bit. Technomancy.
Meteor warlocks are controlling the weather,
right.
But engineers are wizards.
It's technomancy.
Yeah. I mean, look, I hired a wizard a while back, and he said that he could help me fix my TV.
Right.
And when he got to my place that I don't own and isn't a mansion,
right.
I told him that I wanted my TV completely wireless and floating in the middle of the air because I'm pretty sure he can make that happen. Problem was, he didn't think that was possible, so we had to kind of torture the information out of him. Now, he finally gave up the goods, but then we ran into another problem. Yeah, apparently the wizards have to be alive in order to enact that sort of magic.
No coming back from the dead with these guys.
Yeah, and once Other Josh realized the power they wielded... let me finish the story. So once I realized the power that they wielded, I really started to regret my actions. Yeah, we tried to bring him back from the dead by taking him to another wizard/engineer that we found. He just seemed really freaked out by it and threatened to tell the cops, and then there were some threats to his family made, and he's shut up and paid off now.
You didn't ask Necromancer Pete down the street?
Necropancer Pete and me have some bad history.
Oh.
Let me just put it that way.
Okay.
You know, me and magic users don't exactly see eye to eye.
Right.
Anyway, ever since then...
Are you the reason he winces whenever I have a baseball bat near him?
Well, we didn't call it a baseball bat, and that's not his name for it. It may have had something to do with something called a pain stick. Anyway,
technical jargon, I understand.
yeah, real technical jargon. Wizards see things differently than we do. It's not because that was what was written on the side.
Right.
Anyway, so ever since... So let me just finish my story, guys.
Sorry.
So ever since then, I've been trying to make it up to the Wizards. I have a high respect for what they do, and when I realized the power that they wield, I realized I made a huge mistake, and I've been making up for it ever since, man. It's one of my crosses to bear.
Do we need to take a break?
I think I may need to.
Alright, we'll take a break real quick, and we'll be right back with some more news. Josh, let me get you something.
He'll be okay after this. Just let him calm down.
Hey there, kids. It's your old pal, Slick McCallister, here to lay a little PSA on you, if you will. You may remember me from such films as Explosion and Dear God, What's With All the Fire. Today I'm talking to you about Western medicine. That's right, Western medicine. It's like chemistry and witchcrafts got mashed together in this black magic amalgam to rot your minds. Here, kid, have a cigarette.
Thanks, mister.
You're welcome, soldier. Now, if you see somebody practicing this abstract witchcraft, tell the authorities right away. No such thing as a tattletale when it comes to Western medicine. You'll be rewarded handsomely for your efforts, such as a lifetime supply of cigarettes, the love of your community, and a whole slew of merit badges. Boy or girl, doesn't matter. Merit badges for you, little Sally. Smoke up, kids. Cancer's the least of your problems in that town.
And we're back. Now, other Josh, not to trigger you after what we went through in the last segment.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
But we need to talk about the undead.
Yeah, that'll just cheer me up, man.
Oh, really? Okay, well, this is going to be good then. We took a look at the THATTOWN zombie radar.
Yeah, honestly, getting a local wizard to install that was...
Great idea.
It was one of our ways of making up for past sins.
Well, now, was that you or was that Mayor Jason? I thought that was...
Mayor Jason takes credit for a lot of shit we do.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
With the zombie radar, it's going to be mostly clear over the weekend, which is nice.
Yeah, it's unusual, honestly.
It's really
unusual.
In this part of Alabama, I mean, geez.
Yeah, it is.
It's usually thick as mosquitoes.
These guys are just going through the woods all the time.
But we've got a shambling horde coming in Sunday evening.
Yeah. Shamblers are a lot of fun. They're usually party favors around my place. That isn't a mansion.
Yeah, you have the what is that, the rabbit trap? It's a little slip rope that grabs them by the leg and you just hit them like a piñata.
I mean, honestly, it's just funny as hell. I think they enjoy it almost as much as I do.
And it's learning experience for the kids. They gotta know.
I mean, I really, those guys. Now, before we go any further, okay, here it comes. Now, let me finish this thought for him.
Okay.
Before we can go any further, the zombie radar is really the big issue here. I hear
something wrong with it?
Yeah. Okay. Look, it was kind of like the Munchkins earlier. Munchkin is the proper way to say it. Okay.
Really?
That's the unoffensive way to say it. Zombies do still have feelings, and being called a zombie is really, really offensive to them.
What?
Yeah, I know. You'd be surprised at how many zombies I've been like, bro, do you like being called a zombie? And then he tries to eat me, and I'm like, obviously, after I beat his brains out, obviously he did not like that.
Otherwise you wouldn't have lashed out quite as...
Exactly.
Okay.
They can be perfectly productive members of society otherwise. I mean, exactly. So we've been coming up with new terms that we can use.
So you kind of did a little op-ed here.
Right.
Okay. So
I want everyone this weekend to try out these terms.
Okay.
See if zombies don't just walk right up to them. Put your hand on their shoulder.
Firm grip to hold them at arm's length.
Firm grip. Not too firm. You don't want to scare them. They're easily scared. And say, Shuffler. Like,
Shuffler.
Okay, shuffler. Get it? Because, they kind of shuffle around.
Shuffler, yeah.
One idea I had was shedder. Because, they're always dropping chunks of flesh and clothing Cheddar. It also rhymes with cheddar, which I'm pretty sure they love the taste of. I'm pretty sure they love.
They certainly smell like it.
I know. They must eat a lot because they kind of reek. Not in an offensive way, all you shedders and shufflers out there.
Now, what if we went with something like Walker?
Lawsuit.
We'll skip right over that one. Then. My goodness.
Lawsuit. We're gonna have to bleep that out later.
All right. Sorry about that to anybody. I just might have. We'll get the lawyers on the horn.
Somebody might have stolen our idea with that one a long time ago, and we've been fighting that battle for a long time.
Those uphill struggles are always the worst.
I mean,
especially when you're going up against a shedder or a shuffler.
Exactly. And I think those are way better names anyway.
Now, how about this one? This is one I've been kicking around since we started this little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
Stroller.
Ooh, I like that.
Stroller.
And, oh my God! You can call them Z strollers.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can market a whole line of actual baby strollers and call them B strollers.
For the baby.
Yes, for the babies on.
No,
strollers. Sorry, I almost slipped up there.
We would have forgiven you.
I would
My goodness,
have forgiven myself.
After all the contributions you've given to this town, I think a slip-up would not be your downfall.
I mean, I have earned it, if anybody has, and strollers should appreciate this. Especially, that's a good word, stroller. We're going to go with that.
We're going to go with that one.
Going to go with that.
So nonetheless, no need for concern. We're not talking about a full-on attack from the strollers or the shufflers.
Not that they're dangerous.
They're always dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Depends on the terminology you use. Also, they don't like it when people run away screaming. Because then they feel the need to chase you. They have some very base instincts going here. If you just walk up to them, you're just like, hey, buddy, let's play some cards. Or croquet. And then they're like, awesome. We have friends. So that's this weekend. Isn't this weekend when the big town picnic is taking place?
It is. Oh, God. God, it is.
Perfect opportunity to test these new phrases. Yes, everybody, encourage your children to walk up to them too, because they're not as scared of children. Yes.
That feels like bad information.
I think other Josh might be getting a little overzealous with this, but he has a good point. We really should give them a chance. I think
the best way we should push this forward is let the parents decide what the best course of action is for their kids. Okay. Try to have an open mind.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm taking a step back here. I almost filled the role of the government for a minute there, trying to tell you how to raise your kids.
Whoa.
I would never do that. So, it's up to the parents.
There we go.
Look, believe in shufflers, don't believe in shufflers, that's your choice.
Right.
Exactly.
And that's what we're here for on That Town Radio. We're just trying to help you guys out.
Fair and mostly balanced information.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Well, I think that's about all for our show tonight. So,
wow, really?
Kind of flew by there.
It did. It really did.
But, we'll end it the way we always end it, and I'll say good night and have better sleep.
Yeah, better sleep than you had last night. Yeah, you know who we're talking to. Good luck.
Now, you said if I did this, they was going to let me out early, right? Okay. Hell, live, you stupid son. This episode of Tales of That Town was written, directed, and acted by Joshua Singer and Jesse Hall. All music was produced by, and when will you say produced? I mean, this feller knows how to pluck a damn guitar. That was Zach Fragoso. They got some social media, wherever the hell that is. You can look them up with That Town Entertainment on the YouTube, on the Facebook, and on you assholes misspelled Tumblr. There's a fucking E in that. Even a dumbass like me. There ain't it. It's not T-U-M-B-L-R. That is how you spell that word? You sure? Okay, Tumblr, that's TUMBLR. You can find That Town Entertainment on there too, whatever the hell that is. On the Twitter ain't no real word. You are lying through your teeth. Okay. I'm reading the paper. I am reading the produced script. It's, Jerry, if you don't step off, I swear. On Twitter, you can find them at This Is That Town and Tales of That Town. There's a little @ sign in front of that. You know, back in my day, I can't go off on a tangent. Why the hell, man? Let me finish. You may gonna have words, son. I swear. We're on Patreon. Is that Patreon? Patreon. This fucking French. We're on Patreon at Tales of That Town. Apparently you can get some cash money that ways. If you give them money, they give you stuff. It's seems to be an exchange rate. I know a thing or two about that being in the clink. Okay, I read these words. Am I done here? Oh. Thanks for listening. We'll see y'all for the Halloween episode. Y'all are in for a treat on that.